apologize for being so frank, Commander, but your plan feels
Mobilizer.
doomed to
Bring
failure.
a veteran officer.
We know. We've been there before.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some
What
of these
the
issues are
hell
hundreds
is a
of years old.
Dalatras?
Time to let go.
Perhaps. Still, we can't help but feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers. So no, the Asari will not be at your summit.
Boo!
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander, and goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Where is VidCom? I don't know what VidCom is. Oh.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system.
I love that Lance Henriksen is basically a mainstay in,
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still
Sci-fi.
doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered.
I was about to
But the
say, I'm
Normandy's just
flattered.
one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find
Yeah,
the
I
soft
do remember.
spots,
I remember the
avoid
Sovereign
them
was the
where
name of
they're
that one
strong,
Reaper.
and hit them where they're not. And when I
My
find
God,
gaps
that
in
took
the
3
armor,
years.
I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned out?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. Beyond
It's
that,
a
we really can't say.
Death
Other
Star.
than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky? Building something like this when we don't even know what...
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
True.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Hold on one second. Where do I go now? I haven't saved in a while. Thought this was the map at first.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away.
Yeah, that would suck.
Reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm
Can't even fight for his own planet.
I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks.
Yeah, Master Chief went to Earth to save it. Why do you leave it?
Yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty
Did you
reports
see it?
are
It was on
staggering.
fire.
The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch.
And mine with Earth.
He said Garrus was downstairs, didn't it? Uh-oh. What?
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
I had the feeling the AI was going to be a problem.
Comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck. I'm trying to restart the system.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Is this the AI core?
Shepard, what's happening?
Something's in the AI core.
Edie, you'd better go quickly. I'll check on my own computers. Shepard, what's happening?
Something's in the AI core.
Edie, you'd better go quickly. I'll check on my own computers.
Running safe mode diagnostics terminal has new correspondence.
No, this is the core, isn't it?
The problem isn't here. Systems all look green on my board.
You sure? Maybe something was miscalibrated.
You do know who you're talking to, right?
Yeah, just had to check. Well, if you see Shepard, tell him to get over to the AI core and figure this out.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
Whatever's wrong with the Normandy isn't down here.
Welding.
Besides, after what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old.
How old
Pretty
is
soon,
he?
Blind hope is all we'll have
Like, is
left,
he?
and
I assume his species gets older than humans.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus.
Does anybody know
How do you
that?
rate
I
our
don't.
chances?
I don't know.
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Is that foreshadowing for his death?
So what's this Reaper task force?
I hope not.
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
Let me guess. He laughed in your face.
Amazingly, no. He just listened. My father may have been a pain in the ass about rules and regulations, but he never let politics cloud his judgment. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Unlock something else. I do like how you unlock things for doing optional dialogue and stuff.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taking...
Commander, fire alarm in the AI core. Get down to deck 3.
Where's the AI core? Was it here and I just didn't see it? No.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to
Joker,
enter.
what's that sound?
Follow your lead.
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in.
Put a mask on or something. That's a weirdly designed fire extinguisher.
Edie, talk to me.
The AI is going rogue. I'm calling it. Wait, is it the robot chick?
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
What? Did she take over the body of the dead robot
Edie?
chick?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
This is reminding me of the Atomic Heart robots. I'm just saying.
Somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Is what?
Correct.
Is Edie gonna be
This
a...
body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that,
Gonna be like a squad
I need you to
mate?
guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete.
That was
I can
easy.
send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Interesting. I think that Edie is rogue. Something to do with the elusive man.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander? Are you
Commander?
all right? It was fairly intense up here.
There's always somebody new working here, and they always end up dead, I think.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school.
Is it like Hogwarts?
The smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training. It's not an average school.
Well, kind of. It's biotic stuff.
Be doing work for the Alliance.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal.
It's fake.
I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Long story.
Interesting.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy is being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Why didn't you just said it twice?
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, let's take a look. Oh wait, should we go up to the bridge? Because I think Edie was going to go up there to see Joker.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot. So she installed.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Without any help from you?
Come on, Commander. Don't you trust me? Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust the robot, though.
If I knew that Edie was going to install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that. The cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Typical Joker.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams.
Ooh.
She must be feeling better.
What is there? The video thing I have to use?
Commander?
Where's the video terminal thing again? I want to talk to Ashley. I don't remember. There's like a thing I have to go do to talk to him. What is this? Okay, I don't know what that room is for. I can't believe we just allowed that to happen. The robot, like... Edie's obviously something's up with her. Let's look here. I don't think this is it, though. Is it the... I think it's the observation deck. No. Where's the thing that looks like the subdeck? It looks like that's where you go for the map, but it wasn't. Remember, I kept going to it thinking it was the map.
At your service.
I'm so confused. Where'd it go? Shuttle Bay? No. It's gotta be here, but maybe it's...
Primarch seems like a good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he can
Ah, wait, is it this? Oh, it's here. Okay. No, that's not it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, here it is, but that's not... It said Ashley wanted to talk to me, but it's, maybe I just gotta start the next mission and she calls or something, I don't know.
Commander.
I wonder if they still make you, like, run out of, fuel and stuff for this. Meet with diplomats, meet Dr. Bryson. Yeah, EDI's literally gonna be... That's crazy.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Kind of recognize the name, Bryce. I'm seeing.
Commander Shepard.
Two?
We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics.
We still know like nothing
Anything
about
that can
them,
give us an
which
edge.
is kind of nuts.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148.
Hey, there's a picture of
aliens were a
what's
myth.
his face down there at the
That was
bottom.
within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
What is going on? Threw a data pad at him.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
What is going
Transit
on?
records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location.
I don't trust you, lady.
Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan?
Yeah, he got
Bryson?
what
How does
Shepard
that
got.
tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Are the Reapers? Can the Reapers like hack into your mind or something?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it.
What?
Get him over to the clinic.
hell
See
is
if they can tell us
happening?
what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war.
Isn't Leviathan end up being that little boy? Maybe.
This is now your top priority.
And it was foreshadowed by that little boy that died at the beginning of the game,
We
maybe?
were meant to be that assistance.
See, I remember the controversy of the ending of this game.
Anything capable
Only
of
little
killing
bits
a
of
Reaper
it.
could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet, given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Find audio log. Is it just sitting on the floor somewhere? What the hell's that? He just has a random head on a table? That's kind of horrific.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
Crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding a search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Pistol cranial traumas. What the hell is that? There's got to be something just hidden over here. Yeah.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements...
The Rachni. Yeah, that's what those were called.
But the timing is
Didn't I save them?
And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
This is a weird mission. It's just like picking up random crap.
The Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working
Yeah.
out for you, big guy? Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more.
What? Oh, what the hell?
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not
What is element 0? I don't remember
during
at all
STO
what that was.
travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Creature
Bryson is
sightings.
tracking
So
unexplained
it feels like an
creature
Arkham mission where like you're
Photographs have a trace chemical residue.
where you're like
It may
tracking
be visible
clues
under
and
another
stuff.
light source.
Whoa.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. EDI, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Of the Thorian, blah 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 blah. Reaper enemies, cultivated life.
Element 0 deposits.
Wait, I kind of remember Element 0 now.
Based
That
on
was
the search
when you were mining
Garneau is
into.
in one of these 5 systems.
I think.
I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yes, but why wouldn't we narrow the search?
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Why'd you have us do it?
And sightings.
No results.
Ugh.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Five possible systems.
Alright, I mean, that does narrow it down, but it would be better if it was even more narrowed down. Hold on. Journal. Priority is land on the planet to recover the. Okay, so that is Eden Prime. Let's go to the bar. Get crunk. Get lit, as the kids say. What? Dance floor, lower bar, VIP entrance. My God, this does seem bigger now. Didn't Garrus want to drink me under the table?
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You don't think I like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Loco.
Uh-huh. What did you mean?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers.
Remember the bar? Is this the same bar in 2 where there was like dancers?
Yeah. They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least.
In fact, you could use a little more deference. Sure, but I fought with you. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good.
Probably.
But I know you're human.
But not them?
Nope. Hell, I watched it on the vids just like, but to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier.
Sure, but they don't know you. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I like the way you think.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On him.
Watch.
So
What if this like is vital to like one of the end of the game?
Damn few, and they're all dead. Sorry, Shep.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
Okay. There they are. That is bizarre. They're like on a... They're like on platforms that go up and down. But like I think in the second one they were on tables. They were like dancing on tables. I think naked. But I don't remember if... These definitely are. They don't want us to get close.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Oh yeah, let's go to Ashley.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You
What
buy
is this?
30 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Okay.
Welcome to Certa.
Flowers.
Thank you for coming to Certa. How can we help you?
It's just a bunch of books? Why?
Certa is a non-profit organization organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
I have the feeling I'm gonna need these for a side quest, so I'm just gonna buy them.
Thank you for coming to CERTA. How can we help you? Be safe.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari. Yes.
Can I have a gun?
Can I have what?
Sorry, no.
Oh, it's a PTSD soldier. Alright, maybe I have to give Ashley...
I'd like an
this
answer,
stuff.
Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it.
You could just miss this if you never come back here.
Shepard.
I'm sure there's a lot of
What do you
optional things you miss. Like
I
if
got
you have,
your email.
if you came back
Made your decision yet?
to
On
the
becoming
Citadel
a Spectre?
after every
Not
mission,
yet.
would you see
It's an
optional
honor and
dialogue?
all.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Oh yeah, see?
That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
Give her
How
the
you
other
doing?
books and the chocolate
Good,
and the flowers.
Considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us.
Bro,
we have to trust
she
each
is
other or this
busty.
doesn't work. Yep.
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should
Flowers, I have it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth.
Oh.
I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence.
It's okay. We're
It's
back.
gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long.
Okay, what is this?
Seems to be working. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. I told her to come to the Citadel.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on.
We have to believe that we can do
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
So,
have
it's
my
kind of
moments.
fascinating with these games that, like, none of this would be here if
know.
she died in the first game.
I'm glad to hear it.
So there's all these stuff that... All this stuff I missed. If Rex was still alive, there'd probably be a bunch more dialogue with him, too.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Okay, what does it say? Citadel biotic amp interfaces. Find schematics and bring them. Yeah, there was some stuff I missed when I played through 2. Recover it from Castellus and deliver it to him. Okay. Technician at the Purgatory needs an improved power grid. Okay. Are priorities main missions? I wish it would separate it between main missions and secondary missions, but I think that's what the priority is.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
You don't understand.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Yep. Alright. What do we do next? Wait, did I not meet Arya Taloak? Where is that? Or where is she? I don't know where she is.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
I didn't see that before. I have no idea where Taloak is. Office suite.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. People are walking around, eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
What's the Citadel's pulse?
I think all the reports are starting to sink in. You can only live in denial so long.
You either wake up or die.
Yeah.
Curious how much dialogue I
One good
missed
thing about
in 1 and
people
2.
having their heads up their asses is everybody's openly suspicious of everybody.
Is the immigration situation?
The more destruction the Reapers sow, the more the strain on our resources is overwhelming.
Anything important going on around?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod, we got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
It was Udina who made you...
Yeah, he suspected Executor power.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out...
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere.
Battery's low now.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have...
Yep.
I don't know where Taloak is. They said that she's on The Citadel, but I don't see her anywhere.
The Council. All I can think is...
They just say the more things change, the more they stay the same. That's funny.
Fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the Counselors?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. She has her hand a shield. There you might find some traction. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home.
You're a Citadel Counselor.
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power. Rest assured, I will... I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task...
Anderson would be proud.
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair...
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out. I must know... I required a second...
I'm reading this, I'm not skipping
all their
it.
birthdays and anniversaries. Rose garden stuff, but to have it all.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Well, I don't know where Tloak is, so might as well just do something else. I hate that some of the missions are timed, so like if you don't do them right away and you do a couple of main missions, then they're gone. So you can... There's like... They're locked by certain missions, which kind of suck.
Commander Shepard, please select a destination.
Okay, am I at the holding area or am I at Presidium Commons right now?
Areas tagged of interest to you. 1 moment, please.
I'm pretty sure I was at the Presidium Commons.
Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Yes, we can.
Oh, interesting.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can...
I just hit 4 hours. Double the amount of time that I was able to before when I did 2-hour videos.
Christophe Vasseur, good to meet you. How long have you been here?
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
What? A harpoon gun? Oh, dude.
Stand strong
Yes.
for your people with Batarian State Arms.
Show the galaxy our resolve. I know that your faith...
It's expensive, but I want it.
Making a purchase. Thank you.
If you hold the pillars of strength in your hearts, please, just don't give up.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet. Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of Council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Dragon.
Why would you put a room back there and not have anything in it?
Sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and in Nimbus cluster. Ilium is under attack.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies.
What are you doing here, Garrus?
And have we heard anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time. Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our front line units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason, and these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
What? What did you unlock?
Good to meet you. I'm Commander
What?
Shepard, Alliance Navy.
30 or 40 survivors.
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Let's find some room.
That's funny.
This is going to be home for a while.
Ah, man, I wish we could get a KOTOR game like this, a new one, like KOTOR 3, written by, like, Drew Karpyshyn or something. But make it like this, it'd be so cool. I still gotta play KOTOR 1 and 2.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Okay, I was at the embassies. That's have I been here yet? I don't know. Tloak's gotta be here somewhere. I haven't been here.
Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over them. So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal.
Oh my god, there's so many crazy things in here to buy.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Aquarium. A new aquarium. That's cool.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
And now, our people have lost their way.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
My god, there's so many other weapons here. This is cool. Geth Plasma SMG. Just buy one for now. My god, there's more! I gotta buy koi. I definitely did not buy everything in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Like, I did not 100% those games, which is why I'm probably going to get a really bad ending. If you thoroughly go through the whole game, you're going to get probably a better ending. Wow, there's a lot more here than I thought. Maybe this is actually bigger than
Who cares about the money?
ME1.
Thinking of going?
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Tloak, where are you?
We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be in peril were we not act soon.
This place is huge.
I can't help you.
A lot of stores.
If I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list.
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I think.
Welcome to Agor
Oh
Munitions.
my god.
Yes.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
Please obey all local government restrictions. Welcome to
There's so many guns to unlock, but how do you get all this money?
Thank you for shopping at Serpentine Armory.
Oh, it's still not done? Oh yeah, it is. I was like, how many floors are there?
Welcome to the Citadel.
I'm gonna forget where all these stores are.
Sporting goods. Good hunting.
I really appreciate management doing it.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
God. I want it.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
A wartime discount, okay. I mean, that probably would happen.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving
Casa
in the
Fabrication
Alliance.
Weaponry hasn't forgotten.
What is she doing here?
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet.
It's gonna be like a her situation.
Experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't.
It's gonna be
trust
Lando
about you.
all over again.
You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You
This
need
is so
chemistry.
bizarre.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
What?
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like to
What?
hunt himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Let me talk to him.
I really appreciate management doing it.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion.
Why does his mouth look like that? What the hell?
These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more.
It looks really
Warcraft.
weird.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see.
She's earned a little.
I don't think Tloax anywhere. I'm just gonna go back and do something else because I don't know. Oh, I already went up here.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Oh.
Destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Yeah, whatever, I don't know. Meet with diplomats. Should we do the rescue the students thing? Probably should. Pew! It's like a railgun in space. I think they got rid of the thing where you can run out of fuel driving around. Thank God, that was stupid. It's like a little mini game. Oh, okay. Liara, Garrus. Wish I could take all of them. I bet the end of the game we're gonna have everybody. Confirm. Confirm.
There's the folks who answered the distress.
How did you guys get here? You were on the Citadel.
At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking bays.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
What is he doing? Bro, those look like Klingon birds of prey. I wish there was space combat in this. It'd be cool. Space combat missions, maybe that'll be a thing in the fourth one, but that would be neat to be able to fly the Normandy itself.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Oh, that dude died. I just realized the dude that was like green with the black eyes, he died in my save for ME2. That sucks. Let me save it. It's been a while. Also, I have to pause it and I will be back again. It's nice being able to just stream longer than 2 hours. BRB.